Welcome to episode 3 of my playthrough of Flight of Nova. Not the demo this time, the real game, just like in episode 1 and 2. I completed the training missions, all of them, which was hairy when it comes to the orbital flight launching from surface to orbit. It's still awesome to go through that. Then we have, I realized, actually two kinds of campaigns here. We have the rogue mode, where I guess you would just be flying around with whatever resources you have. Maybe there's even money, I don't know. And there's map operations. Map operations just take this thing, fly from A to B, or pick up some object, locate some object. I want to continue with map operations for a bit, because then we will get to see what happens if you have done enough of these. What does upgrading do? I mean, what does ranking up do? So, missions. You can see at the right bottom, objective missions 4 of 10. So once that reaches 10, what happens then? I don't know. By the way, the first few missions were really boring for someone who has done the training missions already, because it's basically just the same thing again, except without the very interesting orbital stuff yet. But I have been told that this will change soon, so let's just go through them. On the left bottom we can see a message that says... actually we can't see that now. There's usually a message for some missions at least that this counts to the objective, but this is now not there. I don't know what that means. A crash site has been reported, but the location is uncertain. Okay, this might be a beacon kind of thing where we have to find the place. That was a bit boring. Mine 85 reported a missing tiny ZR-7 drone. It was spotted as, again, such a hunt for objects. Beep, beep, beep. I don't know. Comlink cars have failed. The cause of the fails. What is this? Comlink cars have failed on 2 air cargo carriers. Huh. Pick up comlink on board. Comlink board. So undock. So where do I have to go? It's right around the corner. I have been told that my wide angle here is a bit too wide. Not that I care when it comes to field of view experiences of other people who watch these videos, because I laid out many times why it's objectively right and so forth and so forth. But the cockpit here, the instruments are supposedly very important, and stupidly they suffer from the wide angle settings. That's of course an oversight on part of the developer, but okay, let's change that then and see how we fare. I will go down, not to this. Let's go to 75 and see how painful that is. Yeah, maybe I should have looked first where that is. Honestly, I'm already suffering the angle problem, the camera angle problem, because I cannot see really around me. I found the camera too close as it is. Now it's closer. Or am I mistaken? No, I'm not. Well, it doesn't fly. Pun, whatever. Guess whether it was intended. Yes, I will leave that as an exercise to the viewer. Do I have to get out my landing gear now manually or automatically? I mean, at some point it just stopped coming out automatically. So I just pressed G. Ah. Pick up comlink board. And now? Oh, okay. Deliver cargo. Where though? 100 kilometers. And that kilometer is increasing? Do you see the distance increasing? What is happening? Undock. Apparently, the target is above ground. Air density is not quite zero yet. Let's see how far I can leap in this way. Nose is already diving. Well, in the unlikely case that you haven't noticed, Stationeers currently has a daily deal. That's a big deal, not because it's minus 33%, which is not big for Stationeers. Was it minus 33? Hey, let me check this. Minus 33, yeah. But because it's the second deal only that Stationeers ever has had. Not discount, obviously, but special deal. It's a daily deal. So it is featured on the homepage in one of these tiles. And Valve / Steam hands those out they're very stingy about that. I mean, they have 5 gazillion games, so they have to be picky. This doesn't look good. I have to miss, or else I will be hit. That could have been more elegant. Okay, now finally the altitude has calmed down. I guess VTOL wastes a lot of fuel, really. Actually, I have not yet taken the opportunity to compare how fast H2, on the left, the progress bar basically, is counting down when I'm using VTOL versus when I'm using the jet mode. That would be important to understand. This is not the opportunity though. Well, and Dean Hall has asked us to please signal boost this deal, so get people to buy it, obviously, and the DLCs.
CF2 shuttle, Sky Barge Vulcan. Welcome, we have you on screen.
Most importantly, to make reviews, because that will really show Valve, hey, this deal is working. And I don't know why exactly, but I mean, the guy knows what he's fucking talking about, you know? And then I just checked on the Discord, and there's a channel that automatically posts all the reviews that are being made, and is basically scrolling. I mean, every minute there are like 5 reviews or something. It's really happening. But, well, you're invited heartily to participate in this. Stationeers has been public for 8 years now. It's a long time, and in this time, it has only had 2 deals. Today is the 2nd deal. So in other words, yeah, if you ever could have made a review but you haven't yet, now fire that bullet. It's the time. It's the time just now. Deliver. You can see the air movement because the entire platform is moving. Okay, I think refueling wouldn't be the dumbest thing. Any repairs? Pick up comlink board. Wait, what do I have to do next? The arrow is showing off screen. Do I have to go back home maybe? Okay, that was shitty. Let's go back immediately and repair. Oh man, that was bad. But that shows that at least I, need the external camera. The ground impact warning is probably not so very helpful here. I don't know if it would pick up on the big thing here, but I mean, what if you're currently not above it and you're falling towards it? And I mean, I'm saying the ground warning warns you, but here you might just miss that you're about to die. Yeah, a repair. I wonder I wonder just how much that plays a role in rogue mode, which I also want to try in this video. But first, let's see what happens. Yeah, if I was again a little bit stupid, but worked out. Oh, press G. What happens if I get these 10 missions together? What will happen? And there we had that stupid camera problem again. Oh, I have to go there too? Oh, okay. Landing gear down. Pick up comlink board. Nothing to repair. Bit more fuel. Deliver cargo. Where though? higher I fly, the less fuel I will spend, I guess. I mean, not in any and all situations, but here, that could help. 14 kilometers high. 20 kilometers. That's not yet orbital height, but yeah. Yeah, thank God we can press down the stick to get some camera reset. This circle with the three lines at the top of the screen indicates the vector. It indicates where we are currently moving, and it's sinking because I'm not in a real orbit. I'm myself falling. The air density is very low, but still, once that vector has fallen far enough, we should observe that the nose goes down a bit. Because the air is doing that. There's airflow here. There is, what's the term? Aerodynamics, yep. I wonder, is this my height, or is this still that far away? Maybe I should do something about this. Because I'm still ascending. I'm basically losing the planet. Okay. Still ascending, whoa. Now I'm descending at a decent speed. Just couldn't resist that one. Yeah, well, what's happening now is I'm moving down with 2 kilometers per second, and the air density is increasing. In other words, the temperature will soon be increasing from the friction, the air friction, which is not a good thing. So I should, slow it down soon enough. Okay, now the air is getting thicker, and so it is forcing my nose down, so I'm flying faster because I cannot, catch myself. Okay, I just did a little experiment, finding out whether flying forward with the jets would possibly help, but it seemed like the temperature was just increasing quicker. You might think, yeah, obviously, duh. But I mean, it's not that clear. I mean, now the experiment made it clear, but... Oh, that helped. Anyway, it was an adventure. Because when I'm already nose down, what good does a VTOL do that pushes me upwards? AKA, it pushes me in the direction that I'm already flying. Except not down, but like forward. Now I'm getting more control again, steering in that very direction, to the left. Because I'm flying... my overall vector is changing. And well, what I did there was relatively efficient, or would have been if I wouldn't have overshot by a long thing. I mean, with what she said, but I mean, it was my first time doing this. Obviously, that didn't work correctly. Now I can point the vehicle a bit, which by aerodynamics should change the and it does the point where I will impact. Righty, that's kind of where I want to hit. Altitude 111, 110, 109, 108 in 100 meters. So 10,000 meters now. 99, 98, 97. I will certainly hit the ground before I get there. Or would. Yeah, a reasonable estimate that I would be getting there now, but the air friction is slowing me down, so that will not work out. So saving fuel, I guess, is possible if these suborbital jumps, like I did it here, wouldn't be completely overshooting.
Shuttle CF2, base 85 ground. Welcome, we have you on screen.
(3,000 meters height, and that's sea level height. I'm not sure if I'm in the mountains or whatever. Anyway, 0 doesn't mean you're exactly at ground level. That's not what it means. Man, was I thirsting to play something, anything today. I mean, I had only half a day at work today, and now I even have 2 holidays, so I now have 4 free days ahead. That's awesome. Yet, it is now, what is the time? It's almost 10 in the evening, and I only just begun playing again, because I was busy with other shit. For example, making this tiny video saying, hey, there's the Stationeer sale, do the signal boosting with reviews already, or faggots. And, goddamn, the language police, they're so hilarious. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? They apparently haven't seen that South Park episode. Yeah, well, but I mean, that they're trying to wrap the entire world into their little brains, into their little robot programmed, zeitgeist defined, mindless heads. That's so stupid. I mean, it's like a flat earther, except they're trying to convince science that it should do everything differently, you know? Oh, apologies to that one flat earther who is watching. There is one, actually. Shalom. Deliver. I mean, she, whatever, plays this game. Hey, was it this game? Oh, no, it was Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, okay. But I think this one also has a star system? A solar system thing? I don't know. Okay, see, objective missions still 4 of 10. So that didn't help at all to that end. And I don't know why. Because when I shut this down last time when it was too late and I had to like stop, I think there was still 1 or 2 missions listed here that would count towards the objective missions. That would be objective missions. But now I don't see any. That's weird. Okay, what's the next thing? Fernandez 94 needs help with repair parts on Sky Cargos. Guess what? That is the same thing again. So Sky Cargo. Yeah, well, I don't know why I'm not getting any of the objective missions things here. Maybe it's just randomly sorted. Hey, let's do that. Let's do that. Abandon and respawn. Quit to main menu, and then I will go in again. Maybe that's just shuffled. Maybe I was just unlucky. Cutscenes can be aborted with space or Y on the controller, and I'm using the controller. Missions. Nope. Doesn't help. By the way, this thing should have a rumble pack, I think, and I haven't seen the game. I haven't seen an option yet in the game that to use that. Well, I would say let's do 1 more of these and then take a look around whether things have changed and then try the rogue mode. Yeah, let's do that. A crash site has been reported, but the location is uncertain. No, what's this? For this I need a different craft. Ship with container clamps required. Let's just not look at the missions for a moment. How do I get out of here? Aha, the main menu button gets me out of there. Because let me just undock. There may be a ship nearby that allows to do such things. Oh, there is one right there. And since you can't exit the plane in this game, like in actually many such, well, you're a pilot, make your own way in the galaxy. Will you be a pirate? Will you mine asteroids? Will you do the other third thing? It's a choice is yours, yeah. It's all but 4 choices. I mean, I'm just saying the list always seems to be the same fucking list. So I have to be within that radius, and then I can that was not smooth. And then change ship should be a thing, should be an option, but it's not showing up. Pressing menu key doesn't help. I don't know. Can I not take this ship? There was a menu option, I know. I mean, there was a training mission explaining that, but let's just see if maybe there is actually a key for that. Change craft. No, that's... I probably didn't even see that. There was a button. I just found 2 buttons 2 additional buttons that I haven't used before. Have I? No, it's just a mini button. Then one on the keyboard. Okay, I hope it's not yet assigned to anything. I've got the craft. Oh, hello. Apparently that did work. Now I'm in there. Cool. This one doesn't have any landing gear. It's interesting. I just pressed the key a couple of times. Docking and show me the missions. Aha, look at that. Mind 85. Report a missing tiny something drone. It was spotted heading east. And then what? Do I fly there and ram it or something? Copper. Ship with container clamps required. What? I thought this... Oh, no, this doesn't have container clamps. Well, let's do the sky drone thing. It was spotted heading east. Accept mission. East of 85. Which one was the map key again? I don't remember. Ah, just simple press the menu key and then we see that. East of 85. Well, that's where I'm pointing. And soon enough, you're gonna have that ping thing again. You're this and this far away. Try to find the location. I guess. Wow. This thing is burning through fuel like nothing. It doesn't seem to be the right craft for the job. Also, where do I have to go? Find lost object east of 85. Is this not east? But so fuel is counting down relatively slowly. Now let's switch. 6, 5, 4. Yeah, okay, the forward drive seems to be a bit more of a fuel guzzler. Yep. Well, I'm somewhere east. But I don't see anything. Maybe I have to go south now. I don't know. Maybe the ship even doesn't have a detector for that? No, then they would have told me not to use it, I guess. Tiny ZR-7 drone. It was spotted heading east over 85. Damn, I was hoping that this mission would be a bit more interesting or productive. That's not east, supposedly. Haven't you tried the southeast? I'm sure I don't have to spot the drone but with eye, right? Like, oh, there's a little dot that's fly there, oh, it was just a rock. No, that's not how this works. How far east did you mean? Nothing so far, and I have to refuel soon. And should definitely change craft, because this one is a guzzler. Nothing. Really? What stupid mission is this? This sucks. I mean, this is really just annoying. This needs to be improved. It's an early access game, so yeah. So there's hope that they will fix this. I mean, it's probably doable, and you could say, well, it's the guy on the stick who's wrong. Yeah. But ultimately, I mean, what kind of user guidance is that? Somewhere in the east there's a drone. What does this mean? Does this mean that this sensor kind of thing will beep when I get there? Like a pilot would know who is handed the responsibility of flying one of these crafts? Well, you figure it out. No, that's not how that would be handled. One kilometer per second.
EX5, base 85 ground. Good to see you. We have you on approach.
Almost Mach 3. Let's see if I can spot some other ships standing around down there, and not just my own. Whatever my own means, this is not rogue mode. I'm basically playing Derail Valley and just picking up any locomotive that I can see. Without paying for any of these. That looks like cargo canisters. I think over there in the distance on the left I can see another ship. Maybe that's why it's blinking so blue, so you don't have to like peel your eyes for 3 hours. Yep, that's the ship. That's my ship. Well, my ship. And again, we do not have any landing gear. Let me just refuel this dude before I go back into the other. And then, I don't know, abort maybe? Because this is just boring. No repairs, but refuel. If I press K now, nothing happens because I'm not within range. Okay, no access to the mission screen. What? Oh, I didn't even check which craft the other one is. I was just blindly assuming it's my plane. I mean, I was really just looking not through my eyes, but through my assumptions. So I found another one of these, huh? But where's mine? Where's the actual jet thing? It's nowhere to be seen. Well, it doesn't exist anymore. It must be in a very different place. Okay, what happens if I go into the menu now? Quit to main menu. Oh, that's allowed, okay. Right, okay, what if I go in again? But I guess I won't. I just want to take a look, but then I will just do the rogue mode because it's boring. And now I'm in this ship. Inescapably locked in. Fuck me! Just as before. Oh well. Going back. And now trying the rogue mode for the first time. Rogue mode, new game. Choose start location. Sergeant Delta, Broom Larsen. Broomhilda, I guess, because I believe Sergeant Delta is what we have seen plenty of. I guess. Also, I like the sky. About missions. The FMS Monitor Flight Management System in your cockpit allows you to access messages and missions during rogue mode. How to open the FMS when docked? Click with the mouse, okay. When undocked, in the middle of the screen, click. Huh, I have to click. That will be interesting with the controller. N31 planet base 159 titanium mine. Undock FMS flight management system. Repair, refuel, orbit rendezvous. And then we can select which one and how long we'd have to wait, and we can even accelerate the time. But no, FMS. This looks very complex. Messages. Sky barge something. Catoptric reflector. On the right we see the content. And then we see again the message. Current craft is not compatible. We need a ship with container clamps. Okay, that kind of stuff. Hola, F-Drive control room just dropped us a message. There is data evidence to suggest that a central constituent has malfunctioned. We need your help. So how do I go to the right side? Probably by clicking, by confirming here. Then I'm in the sub area. I'm pressing, just going to the left too far gets me back. Let's see if pressing the menu key also gets me back. Yup, also. Okay, but let's say I go to nav. What does that do? Freighter. Search. Vessel type found. Base N157. I have 2 cargo slots in this jet thing. Autopilot. V2L autopilot. Error. Cannot engage auto V2L when ship is landed. Do I have to do that while falling from the sky frantically in this menu? That seems a bit rough. Anyway. What about this other message that I have accidentally already read, however that happened? Yeah. Ship with container. Okay, let's sky barge. Accept mission. Mark as unread. Delete message. Hold. Okay. Anything else I can select here? No. Pick up range 17 kilometers, base 154. Deliver range from stage 1 8 kilometers. Stage 1 I guess is once you're at the pickup. Mission is active. Enable waypoint. Cancel mission. Difficulty. Expiration time. 45 minutes. Interesting. Was that actually mentioned here, that there's an expiration time? Oh, all of them have an expiration time. Uh-huh. Well, how do I get out of this now? Just the menu key again, yeah.
Shuttle CF2, Base 154, ground. Good to see you. We have you on approach.
I'm trying to make sense of that camera view right there. Well, it doesn't make sense with this wide angle, I guess. But I cannot use a smaller angle because then I don't see enough with the camera. Overall, the interface is very unsatisfying. Pressing G. So what if I would use the camera thing now? And there's also a landing camera, which is 3. Honestly, I mean, this outer camera is just the easiest. Pick up this thing. And then stage 2. Deliver cargo. Is there a waypoint already set? I don't see one. I don't see a waypoint. Can I not set one here? There was a way to access this, huh? But right now I can't. Wait, right mouse button maybe? You said I can access this, now I can? Motherfucker! Wait, what am I saying? What am I saying? There was a button right there in the menu. Okay. Active missions. Disable waypoint. Well, there is a waypoint, Just can't see it. Well, let's fly then and assume that it will be visible. Oh, there it is. Yeah. 45 kilometers, okay. Oh, it's one of these sky barge-y things.
CF2 shuttle, base 157 ground. How you doing? We've got eyes on you.
Oh, no map this time. What's happening? Oh, my fuel is gone? I didn't expect that to be a thing so quickly. Well, then there's no remedy, I guess. I mean, I can probably not do a dive landing like I've done with Interceptor on Amiga, right? Where you can just point down and you get fast enough, which gives you enough updraft, so you can then land kind of normally on the landing strip.
Shuttle CF2, Sky Barge Vulcan. Welcome.
Yeah, I feel very welcome right now. By the ground! So much for rogue mode. Huh. I have to keep an eye on that. Maybe I should have refueled? Didn't I refuel? Destroyed. Home orbital. Continue. Continue. So what is this? Is this the same thing from the start? I don't understand yet. Oh, there's still this mission. 13 kilometers. Stage 2. Do I have that on my ship or something? So did I just die and respawn here in landed form with that on me? And what's the remaining time? Is there some remaining time indicator here somewhere? Currently not. Maybe only the pickup had remaining time. Oh, I don't know. Well, so refuel, I would say. I must have forgotten that. Stupid. Or maybe that's really all that was. Deliver cargo, okay. My landing gear is currently gone. Aha, so maybe it automatically
CF2 shuttle. Base 159 ground. Greetings, we see you on screen.
retracts if I'm fast enough or high enough away from the ground, who knows. It's not like they're explaining much here in this game. But hey, did they explain much in Stationeers? I mean, this is not Stationeers, but it's early access, that's the point. So, what if I...
Shuttle CF2, Sky Barge Vulcan. Welcome, we have you on screen.
Ah, damn. I wanted to turn on the autopilot to see what happens. Okay, now I will go to external. Okay, apparently going to external turns it off. Awesome. A useless feature. I just pressed the camera key and then I heard neep, neep, and the drive was shut off. Also, I mean, how do you get to that co-pilot feature? Maybe with a hotkey? No, fuck. Wrong key! There should be really a question here. Do you really want to quit? Fuck. Anyway, autopilot. Nope. Yeah, what can I do? Rogue mode. Continue. Refuel, 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 refuel. The landing gear is still out. Ah, now it's retracting. Ah, yeah. Okay, so these sky barges do not run out of fuel, I take it. Well, maybe they're solar driven.
Shuttle CF2, base 157 ground. We have you on screen.
I'll just be barging in here. I hope you don't have a problem with that. Bit rough. Repair? No. Okay. Aha, pilot grade increasing. Will this stop eventually? Aha. Does this cost me anything? Do I see money somewhere? I don't think so. Well, then back to the FMS. Active missions? None. Cleared operations, as in completed ones. Why is this still listed in the messages list? Also, what if I say delete message? Will it be still in the cleared operations list? Yes, it will be. Aha, so that's a message. This is an operation. It's not a copy of the email. Aha. Well, I assume that I have to just keep doing these missions until I have ascended enough to get different / more interesting ones. Oh well. Well, let's do some random missions then. Pick up neural intel something. What? Oh, right. I effectively docked again.
Good luck.
Well, this game still feels a little bare bones, like Derail Valley also. I mean, Derail Valley is of course better, at least regarding the things I've seen so far. I mean, the orbital stuff in here is awesome, and I haven't really seen much of the game yet. Who knows what great things are ahead? So, I don't know that. Fine. What I've seen in Derail Valley, very, very awesome. But in Derail Valley, like in this game, there's kind of this feeling of emptiness. Oh, I have to go in there? I mean, this whole thing with the kilometers, I mean, it looks rather like it's 100 meters. How big is this ship? It's in there, isn't it? Shut up already. Oh. One of the multiple upsides of a wide field of view is that you have better depth perception because of the geometry. Repair. I would assume that the more repair and refuel I'm doing in a mission, the less I will actually ascend as a pilot. Not that I see any indicator here, but it seems logical. Pick up, and then deliver, of course. What else? That didn't work. How far away is the target? 70 kilometers, okay, never mind. I better go repair this thing on one of the many available platforms. Right, I should use the right drive, sure. A little bit distracted. Incoming message. Hey, what's that blue stuff there? A new ship or a different ship? But I guess there are only like 3 different ones, huh? From what I've seen so far. Not that it helps much, I have the cargo on this ship. Yeah, it's one of the carriers with the cargo clamps. Okay, I'm not really taking care enough of the problem of ground. Let's look at the messages. Sky barge, copper, can we see when that came in? I mean, on the left there's a date there in that list. And the time, 4:38, 48, 4:31, 4:20, 4:12, 4:12, 4:12, 4:12. I guess the top one? I don't know. I mean, I don't see it. Okay, whatever. Oh. $80 kilometers. Oh, I'm using the wrong fucker, goddammit. What's happening? I thought I had switched over to this one. I spotted it because of the target vector thing was just moving atop the cockpit and then behind me, and I'm like, what? What's happening? Height 17 kilometers. That's not that high actually. The air density is still pretty high. You can see I'm slowing down, the nose is falling. All is well. A nice hop. Nice visualization of the aerodynamics. Falling with 50 meters per second. As visible on the very right. Now 100 meters. Well, I'm 22 kilometers up, so... What's my speed? 500 meters per second, increasing, obviously. Let's see how far we can move the vector point upwards by pulling, by using the RCS to pull the nose up for the aerodynamics. Still way too far away. Is that one of those sky barges? Looks like it. Hello, Skybase 7577 Roger 7. I'm on approach. Can you see me? Hello, Skybase? Anyone home? Skybase? Hello? Nobody's home. It's a robot Skybase. Driven by AI.
Shuttle CF2. Sky Barge and Tori, we've got eyes on you. Welcome.
$500 meters. Repair. Nothing. Refuel. 20%. Deliver. Maybe we should deliver first, because that might conclude the mission. Could be relevant when it comes to time constraints. Aha, look at that. The pilot grade is going up. Wonder what happens once I reach pilot grade 2. Which seems to be a bit away still, and I'm pretty sure that once I'm in pilot grade 2, the hops that this progress bar is making will be smaller. Mission completed. Sky barge, base, 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 sky barge. I assume the sky barge missions give me more experience or something. Is that actually expressed here possibly on screen? There's lots of numbers. Incoming message. That would be this one. Hi there, the chemistry lab in blah 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 is experimenting on microbiology. A critical element has failed to work properly. We could use some support. Can you provide it? Yeah, whatever. I happen to be currently available.
Good luck.
$100 kilometers. So 1 kilometer per second, and at 10, 11, 12, 13, kilometers height. Interesting. There seems to be a station right here. Can you see that what the sun is? Distance 1000 kilometers. Let me just change something about the calibration of my sticks, because I believe the dead zone is just too big. Menu. Option. Calibrate. Left stick, dead zone. Let's make it... let's reduce it to 0, see what happens. That cannot be done, or what's happening? Aha, you cannot reduce it to absolute 0, huh? Nope. Or maybe that is working, but the stick is currently interacting here because it is so very small. So it was like this, and let's reduce it to this. White stick, same thing. Done. That should actually have tangible effect. Oh, the camera is stepping on the gas quite a lot, even if I'm just nudging it very slightly. Should I now go down or should I go up? I mean, it's right there. Right there. Only 400 kilometers. Wow, we can see the light from the thing? The top camera. But I guess the bottom camera is currently more interesting.
CF2
Whoa!
craft. Base 159 ground.
I
Welcome
didn't
to our
know
airspace.
we have that one. I didn't know we had that camera also. There's camera 2. Ew, that looks pretty dramatic. Yeah, it's too bad that gaming has evolved with wrong conceptions of perspective, or the wrong, well, when it comes to first-person interface, you know, that it hasn't evolved with the goal of having very high fields of view, which should, of course, be the goal. So I'm here to pick up that thing. Repair. Nope. Refuel. Deliver cargo. Where is it supposed to be going, huh? Yeah. At least they're not bitching about it. Like, what are you doing here? We don't have nothing for you. You shouldn't be here. Dude, but now we have to take care of you too? We have other pilots here, you know? They could ram you. We have ramjets here, you know? Already 10% of the fuel burned. I had the weird, crazy, funny, cheap, cliche idea to take my first orbital training success, and also the first orbital training, haha, because it succeeded right away, haha. Somewhat lucky, but also somewhat capable, as it turns out. In the first episode, this is the third one, to take that and make a short clip to the Blue Danube, no? An der schönen blauen Donau. The classic piece that is played in 2001 Space Odyssey. And make some cut of the launch and then the what's the word, docking and all that of that one flight, and well, of course, then uploading it. Have already prepared a few things of that. The project has already begun. I guess I'm going to do that tomorrow. Deliver. And another mission accomplished. What does the 216 mean? Huh. Well, it's not far away from the next level, so let's take another mission. There's a new one, but I don't have the right ship for this. Yoi! Our science facility in Zone 2E is experimenting on an aquatic system. A necessary constituent has become inoperative. We are asking to do the same thing you have been doing 10 times already. Alright. Aha, there's a trick to this. So if I want to turn like this, I just let myself fall sideways. Kilometers.
Shuttle CF2, base 157 ground. How you doing? We've got eyes on you.
Then you should be able to tell how I'm doing. Oh, you mean emotionally? Well, let's not go into those details. I was angry today to a degree that I wished hell upon a person that meant it. Not eternal, but, you know, meat grinder kind of level. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. Then you don't have any. Let alone the worst ones. Or no sense of good and evil. That's also possible, and I don't know, is that good or is that bad? I know one thing, I know that you don't care where that is. Uh-oh. And let's do this from the front to learn a bit more about the craft. Ah, well, obviously this is now a bit harder. Okay. Let's not do this on the front. I'm not ready for this, but I need to be ready at some point. So that kind of training is necessary. Yeah, let's do that. FMS, Flight Management System. Cargo. Aha! I could take 2 missions at the same time, if that makes sense regarding distances and such. 2 orbital stations right there. 300 kilometers.
Base 160 ground. We have you on screen.
270 kilometers. 250. It's right there. And it's approaching me at 8 kilometers per second. Wow, I'm still increasing in heat, in height, in heat. He's in heat. He said that it's on video. Fuck off. He said fuck off. He said fuck. You cannot say fuck. It's forbidden. Fuck off, you faggot. Language police people are fascists. They are literally fascists. And fascists, you know what we should do with them? Let's just say they shouldn't thrive. Half a minute, then we're here. What ship could there be taken? I ask. I want to take a look at that once I've landed. Oh. No, I don't want to go into the mountain thingy thing. Deliver nanofiber cables. And while that is happening, let me just reload my YouTube page, that studio thing. And the little video that I made there has 33 likes with 133 views. Nice. But I mean, it's one of those videos where, well, those that are just appreciated, not necessarily for the content, but for the purpose, you know. Okay, almost to the next piloty thing. Let me just repair, refuel. Aha, so you can refuel while the elevator is going up. That's interesting. What ship is that? Was that the clamp ship for the cargo materials, or something else? I mean, to change things up, maybe I should take this one. Hey. Oh, too far away still? Yep, that's one of these freighter things. So now different missions have just opened up and different flight behavior, and everything will be slightly different now. For reasons unbeknownst, I do not get the menu. I guess I have to go to a place of employ first. Ah, not like this. No, 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 no. Yeah, I have to get used to the different thing now. And to the greater weight also. And I'm pretty sure that the front is where that circle is on top. You know, you can see this dark kind of circle thing that is further away from us. Not right here, but over there. That's, I believe, is what the front is. I didn't opt to go into this station. But alright, you do you, I guess. Can I skip this? No. Why does it only switch the camera? FMS system. What is opening up? No complaints here, like you cannot do... Oh, yeah. Related mission expired, huh? That's a thing? Was it a shunting job or whatever? Ship with belly cargo door required. I guess that's the one that I just had. Need cobalt tank. We'll be grateful for your assistance. Let's see what happens. Pick up cobalt. Okay. By the way, have we refueled? We have not. Okay. Repair. Refuel. I'm just wondering, how empty was it? Maybe I should have checked that before I took off. Oh, I love it. There's another ship right there. We have AI ships here. And they land more rough than I do. Oh, it's not that far away. Not good. I just wanted it smoother. What's with the screens? Am I damaged? Or is this a rendering issue? I would assume the latter. Repair. Refuel. Pick up cobalt. Aha. Now I will be much heavier. Kilometers. Okay. Interesting. Sky barge. Still ascending with 250 meters per second. Now it's only 200. That was a bit very far. I'm falling with 100 meters per second. This is actually not looking bad. Still a lot of fuel left, that's good. $200 meters per second falling. $100 meters per second. Oh, it's a sky barge. Falling with 150, 130 meters per second. Well, I guess the aerodynamics of this ship are pretty crap, which means that the terminal velocity is also not so very high. Entering local airspace.
Freighter TL-01, Sky Barge Toledo. We have you on screen.
Where do I have to go? Is that below? Why am I not slowing down my descent? Well, I mean, it is slower now, but still, is this thing ascending or something? Ah, finally, okay. I mean, it seems weird. It seems like mostly the air density was actually what slowed my fall, not my drive. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Good approach. Hello, what's happening now? Shazam, next level. Pilot grade 2. Now, will there be some fanfare or something? Oh well, just more of the same. Like I said in the previous video, this game is, I guess, meant to be played in short bursts. I mean, currently, because it's currently very samey. I mean, it was fun, particularly this one, where I had to land inside the sky barge. I wonder, should I do one more before I stop this? How long is this video by now? 2 hours. No, that's a good point actually to stop it. Okay. Quit to main menu. I'm still looking forward to the moment in time when this game will begin to show its more interesting character, if there is such character. But I mean, as we have seen from the ground to orbital launches, there is certainly something to be found that I haven't yet seen in the campaign kinda missions. And once that kicks off, who knows what's ahead. See you again next time.